So on Neon Manta's channel, we did the Casties, a superior awards show to the Anime Awards. But the Anime Awards just came out with the results today, and so we decided, me and Neon, as the hosts of the superior awards show, to just roast them, to just mock their feeble attempts at trying to top us. We know what you're doing, Crunchyroll. We know you're in on our plans, and we know that
This is what happens when you don't take our request to be a member of your judges panel. This is what happens. You get called out. You get roasted.
It's exactly what happens. We're lampooning you. We see what you're trying to do. It's not working. All right. So I actually don't have the Anime Awards site open, so I should probably do that.
Yeah, I do right here. And like real quick, I just want to bring attention to this page labeled "The Talent," where they have a bunch of celebrities and musical artists that they'll have performing there, or in some way or another. Of notable ones that I've heard of before, I think Iman Vellani is Miss Marvel. Yeah, she's the Miss Marvel from the Disney Plus TV show. Don't know what she has to do with anime, outside of probably just being a fan, because I'm pretty sure she did not perform any kind of anime anything ever. Uh, Lisa, the Japanese artist, is gonna be there. Megan the Stallion, that's probably their biggest pull, because she's a massive musician. If in case you are not aware, Crunchy, she is responsible for the legendary track "Wet Ass Pussy."
Oh, she
Or
is.
WAP.
Okay, she's that person. See, I don't
Yeah.
recognize any of these names because I'm not pilled on Western celebrities. I just stick to my niche of Japanese animation.
Yeah, I only know Lisa Stallion and Vellani. I've never heard of any of these other people.
Yeah, so
Like Roland, nightclub host, entrepreneur, TV personality. Oh, okay, Japanese. That's why.
yeah, so I finally found the actual nominations. So I guess we can just start looking through them.
Yeah, we
Well,
can
wait,
just
hold
go
on.
to Anime
Actually,
Awards, vote. Here we go. I guess
is that
we don't want to start immediately with Anime of the Year, so let's
here?
go
Actually,
backwards.
link it
Let's
to me. I'm not sure if I'm on the right site after all. Like
Okay,
it's
hold on. Let me.
listing the
Oh god, I hit the wrong
nominees,
thing.
but it doesn't look the same as last year. It looks terrible.
Uh,
I don't think
Here you
it's
go.
the
Okay,
right one.
there you go. I
All
put in
right.
general by accident, but whatever.
Ah, that's fine. There we
Okay,
go.
so
Now it
we'll
looks
start.
right.
We'll go backwards. We'll start with best voice performance, and we'll just go backwards. First, let's take a look at their categories. They got Anime of the Year, Best Continuing, Best New Series, Film, Original Anime, Animation, Character Design, Directors, Cinematography, Art Direction, Romance, Comedy, Action, Fantasy, Drama, Slice of Life, Main Character, Supporting Character, Must Protect at All Costs Character, Anime Song, Score, Opening, Ending, and Japanese and English voice performances. I noticed that they dropped the voice performance awards for all the languages that are not English and Japanese.
Yeah, and they also still don't have best villain. Although to be fair, there weren't many to choose from this year. So, well, actually, there might have been
Give them
something in
a
Vinland
pass.
Saga, but I haven't seen it.
I
So
think Askeladd is still like not a new character. I mean, they're 100% going to be nominating older characters.
yeah, true. I mean, I
I
don't know
guess we'll just
anything
start
about
with
Vinland, so
yeah. Not, I don't know much about it either. I haven't seen it. So I guess we'll start with best English performance. I have no grounds for this because I did not see any of these shows in English.
me neither. Although to be fair, I almost never watch anything dubbed, so there's nothing I could do as input here. Although I am surprised that there's no Scott Pilgrim Takes Off English dub performance nominations, because that was a real banger.
Yeah, you're right. You would think that maybe it's because like there's celebrity. Well, yeah, that's true. Because I remember last year they nominated the Cyberpunk Edgerunners dub people, and Giancarlo Esposito was part of it. So Yeah, it's all just voice actors. So fuck it, give it to Johnny Young Bosch, even though he's playing a character he's been playing since the late 2000s. He
Yeah,
does a good Ichigo.
I mean, hey, maybe all these dub actors are just better than the Scott Pilgrim Takes Off ones. I doubt all of them
I
are,
doubt it.
but
I doubt it. Okay, so I guess you hit previous because we're going backwards. Got to hit previous instead of next every time.
yeah, so
All
we
right,
are
so
now
here now
on Best Voice
Japanese
Performance,
performance.
Japanese, yes. So we got Anya Forger, Mayumi Tanaka from One Piece, which I don't
Luffy
know. Wait, that is Luffy.
nominated.
Wait, what?
Luffy?
What? Wait, what?
The same performance since 1999.
Yuki Kaji is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. Also, Yoshino Aoyama as Hitori Goto from Bocchi. Like, okay, sure, great performance. I love what she did. That is last year. I know the and Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
Wait, Anya. It even lists Anya as season 1, core 2 of Spy Family.
None of these performances are new original ones from the year 2023.
The only one,
literally none of them.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess the only one that would kind of count for this year that I think would be acceptable is Yuichi Nakamura from Satoru Gojo, since at the very least that isn't an Attack on Titan or One Piece that has just been going on forever to the point where why would you nominate it? At least you can make the argument that it's only season 2, it hasn't been running for that long comparatively. Spy Family, you just choose season 2 of it. But yeah, like,
I love
no
how they
new
have to
show
specify
representation.
season 1, core 2. They can't be not season 2, even though it came out this year and finished this year.
That is just so many levels of goofy. That is these are goofball choices. It feels custom designed for us to make fun of it.
Like, where's Frieren? Where's obviously they didn't do it because it's fall. Where's what's another standout performance from this year?
I mean, obviously, I put Marika Kono as Mahiro Oyama. I'm pulling up my Casties picks right here on another tab. I've got Marika Kono, Minami Takahashi as Beatrix. Yeah, and then the last one was Ellen
where's
Wong,
Megumi Han for Kana?
Yeah, that's another good performance. I didn't have her on my list of nominees, but that's better than most of these. Not in terms of
more
performance.
Deserving than
yeah.
Mayumi Tanaka, who's been doing the same voice since 1999.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure all of the. I mean, I know Eren Yeager's voice actor is incredible. I love Denji's performance. I like all of these performances, except I haven't heard much of Mayumi Tanaka's just because I haven't seen One Piece. Because that's 1,000 fucking episodes, of obviously. But, like, Kana's voice actor deserves the spot more than things that came out last year, or things that have been running for over 100, and in One Piece's case, 1,000 episodes. Like, that's so dumb.
We're already 2 awards in, and this shit is scuffed beyond repair.
All right, let's go on to previous best ending sequence. All right, at least this. Okay, well, never mind. Chainsaw Man is there, and God, I haven't heard the Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village arc ending. Is that from last year or this year?
This year.
Okay,
because it has the pink haired lady.
Okay, so they're not huffing the goof juice this time. For the most part, anyway. Obviously,
I'm glad
Man.
that they at least recognize which Chainsaw Man ending is, in fact, the superior one, and it is the Maximum the Hormone one.
I haven't re-listened to any of the Chainsaw Man endings since I watched that. I know that's criminal, but
not even the Power one, the one that you.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I've re-listened to that one a bunch. That's the one exception.
Okay,
I re-listen to that constantly. But
I would listen to a lot of them. The Maximum one, the Power one, the fucking TK one, the fucking goddamn, the name's escaping me. Rendezvous. So there are so many bangers from that thing. Probably the best part of Chainsaw Man, unironically, all the different endings.
I just realized that the Spy Family ending they chose was also from last year, so I'm gonna have to deduct points again. Also, Mephisto,
Yeah,
I do not like that song. I think it is.
it's I like
I
it.
like the
It's not the best.
transition into the ending.
It's not the best Queen Bee song. The beginning part is better than the chorus, but I like it.
I skipped it almost like as soon as I saw Aqua walking, that was my cue to leave.
I mean, same. After I like watched it enough times, but I like the contrast of Aqua walking down the staircase like he's trying to leave the celebrity and the Hollywood life behind, whereas Ruby is confidently walking up the stairs.
See, I didn't even remember that because I watched the ending to its conclusion one time before skipping it every time thereafter. But
It's good. I like it. The chorus has its moments. I like the drop where Queen Bee does the classic starts singing like a girl. Uh it's good. It's good.
Happiness of the Dead absolutely belongs on there. That's a banger.
Yeah.
I don't remember Akari. Probably because I just
Which one was Akari? Was that specific? Is it specifically the
hidden
the
inventory.
Gojo arc one?
Yeah, Gojo arc one. I'm gonna be real with you, like anything, like any Jujutsu Kaisen ending that isn't Lost in Paradise, I auto skip and don't even give a chance for whatever reason.
Dude, they're all bad except for Lost in Paradise. I don't remember a single one of them.
Like, well, for every Jujutsu
They
Kaisen
peaked,
opening
and then
or an ending rather after that, I give it like 10 seconds before skipping, so I don't know what any of them even sound like.
Same. I couldn't tell you a single one. It's an unfortunate constant where the first one was the exception, not the rule.
Yeah, but no Onimai ending, that is criminal. My lawyers will be in contact. Freerin ending obviously isn't on here. However, they're not they're not choosing shows from fall. And to be fair, I don't think we included it either just because it hadn't finished airing.
Uh, no, we didn't. But I wouldn't have picked the free room one anyway because I wasn't a fan of it.
Onimai ending
Yeah,
does
Happiness of the
clear.
Dead.
I just love the visuals of that ending.
Yeah, Onimai should have been on here. They picked the wrong Spy X Family ED.
Yeah, like I don't remember the season 1 core 2 ending. Wait, no, now
I remember
I
it.
said
It's
that.
good. They're all
Okay,
the
now
Spy
that I
Family
said that,
endings are
I
good.
literally remembered it as I said that sentence. So never mind. I do remember it, and it is good.
Yeah, no, yeah, they all the openings and endings of that show hit. There's not been a miss.
But it's still the wrong one because it's last year's.
Yeah, yeah.
And hey, the Spy Family ED of this year was really good. So why not choose it?
Because we can't pick ones from fall because recency bias.
Wow, the recency bias is so bad.
I mean, it's not like that applies to literally everything in all other mediums like the Oscars, the Grammys, the Game Awards. Fucking Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year, and it came out before Mario Wonder, and it came out before Spider-Man 2, and it came out before Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it just proves
really
that if you make
they can't
something
really hide behind that anymore.
If you make something really good, recency bias won't necessarily do you in. But
Yeah,
whatever, I'm going previous to best opening sequence.
I'm insulted that because they're doing the fall thing that Bochi is not on here.
Oh, that's so goofy. Yeah.
They
yeah,
got
Bochi's
Chainsaw Man,
opening
which is correct for what if this were the right year, it would have been correct. But
Honestly, these are all decent choices considering. I mean, yeah, like they got all of my, except for Onimai, which for some reason they seem to be avoiding giving a spotlight to. I feel like this is an intentional decision.
it's
I'm
on
sensing
their
conspiracy.
platform, but I wonder if we're gonna see literally anything from Oni. Maybe we'll see it like Slice of Life or comedy or something.
True, but yeah, like Zom 100 and Idol. I don't know why I said the show for one and the song for other. Song of the Dead. They were both on my short list for the casties. Oni, my
Same.
OP deserves a spot, but whatever.
They picked the wrong Jujutsu Kaisen opening.
I think both of them are solid. I don't think this is
Yeah,
too much
they're both
of a
good.
miss.
I love specials so much, dude.
Heavenly Delusion, OP, really good. Work, I did not like at first, but it grew on me. To the point where, yeah, I will occasionally put it on. It's a very acquired
I was
taste.
Yeah, it took a while for the visuals to grow on me. The song was quicker to grow on me. And after that, I was like, "Ooh, this is going on the workout mix." Because when it gets to that chorus and the horns come in, and they do the thing where they repeat they sing in rounds in the chorus. That's a workout motivator.
Yeah, so this one is probably one of the less scuffed we've seen. Let's go previous. Best score.
Best score.
Well,
I see Bochi on there.
Bochi,
so...
considering their rule, yeah, Bochi is a good pick. Except once again, shouldn't be on here. We don't need to continue reiterating that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bochi. Honestly,
once again,
Bochi
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's criminal. But
I wonder if we're gonna see any Scott Pilgrim on here.
I wonder if they just don't consider it an anime.
I literally about to say, what if they don't deem an anime for some stupid reason?
Maybe it's too much of an edge case. I do think that since researching into it, Scott Pilgrim is more of an edge case than we maybe let on in our original podcast on it. But I think my conclusion at the very least is that it does qualify as anime.
Yeah. Chainsaw Man.
We got Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer is gonna get so many undeserved awards in this fucking show, just because it's Demon Slayer.
People from my outside looking in experience were harsher on this season than they were the last one, because I remember that fight between the sound dude with the different wives and fighting that one demon in like the burning city was like getting passed around so much, whereas this season I didn't really see much talk about it outside of, ooh, the pink-haired girl's so cute.
Yeah, that's kind of been my experience too. But yeah, Chainsaw Man OST, that honestly sticks out to me more than funnily enough, all of the OSTs and scores last year stuck out to me more than the ones this year. Cause Chainsaw Man's was really good, Bochi's was really good. Oshinoko's is probably
I would
have
put Zom 100 on this list. It was on my short list.
Zom 100 is... I don't remember too much about the score of it. Other than that, I remember liking it a decent bit. Scott Pilgrim was the one that I ended up nominating.
This is a quick aside. The problem with anime soundtracks is that they're hard to find on YouTube for the newest shows. Because like I tried looking up Zom 100 soundtrack on YouTube. I don't think it's been officially released yet, so it was just a bunch of covers.
Well, see, the problem with anime soundtracks for me is that I generally just don't listen to them unless I'm looking for something to put in the background of a video. Then I'm suddenly the biggest anime soundtrack fan in the world, because I'll be like, oh, this will be so good to put in the background of a YouTube video, but I don't necessarily listen to them in my free time. Because in the first place, I barely listen to music, and if I am listening to music, it's probably not going to be the most recent anime OST I've heard. That's just my aside on why I don't have the strongest opinion on scores in general for anime.
Okay, serious question. Can you remember a single song from Suzume?
No.
I can't do that as much for Boy and the Heron, but I would definitely sooner put Joe Hisashi's work on here than for Boy and the Heron than Suzume.
Yeah, I mean, Boy and the Heron, granted, I've seen it more recently, but I can't necessarily remember how the songs go
I
super
remember
well.
there was a melody that was like the theme of the movie, and it was like a classic Joe Hisashi composition.
But see, I remember the vibe of the Boy and the Heron soundtrack really vividly.
Yeah,
Whereas with Suzume, I
yeah.
could, it kind of, all I remember is that it
It just
was
kind of sounds like Radwimps,
kind
just
of
playing
just
instruments.
a Shinkai soundtrack. I remember the
Yeah,
soundtrack to fucking Place Promised in our early
Your Name
days
and
better
Weathering
than
with You, especially Weathering with You.
yeah, so
Which
overall, I mean, these aren't the worst picks. They got Oshinoko on there, but obviously, once again, 2022 anime should not apply.
yeah,
Previous best
best
anime
anime song,
song. I
and
What
they
does
put
this
openings on here again.
mean? Okay,
Let's check on the
I'm
little info thing.
so confused by
Song
this.
played during any part of an anime series, including the opening and ending sequences. Whether they make you move or move you, these are the songs that stay with you.
They're huffing the
Why don't you
goof juice again. Oh my god.
just make insert song. Best insert song.
So, I don't even think
Hold
this
on,
should be
I
a
need to quick do
category
some
at
crossover.
all.
Hold on. I need to quick check real quick. So, Idol Kickback, Where Blue is Innocent Arrogant, Song of the Dead Work were the best openings. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the anime song categories are the same as the best
Almost
opening category.
5 of
What the
these are
fuck?
openings.
There's Seiyun Complex, which should have been on best opening, and Suzume, the song from Suzume, which I know is a Radwimp song that I just don't remember.
Yeah, so of all of these anime songs, 5 of them are openings. The 6th I do not remember. And so it's such a pointless category because you already
could
have
inserted
openings.
like an insert song, like any of the songs from Oshinoko that weren't Idol that they performed in that little Idols concert.
Yeah, well, see, I also feel like that could just go in OST, which you do have a category for, which Oshinoko was in. Like,
Yeah,
this
because like,
category is so
what is it? If an anime
scuffed.
song is just a song with lyrics that plays in an anime, then what's the point of even having it? Either have like an insert song category or have none of it. Access one entirely.
This is turbo scuffed. They're back on the goof juice. It's so why is Crunchyroll? See, this is why you need to watch the casties. We're above this.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the description and maybe a card in the corner if Crunchy remembers to use that feature.
I will probably not remember the latter, but I will remember the former. Anyway, previous must protect at all costs character, which is a
Here
category.
now we're getting into some lesser known shows, or at least more the non same 10 shows you've been seeing the whole time.
Yeah, except for Bochi and Spy Family, which are the two. Oh, and Chainsaw Man. Those 3 are
And
still.
I think
the
technically Ranking
trio.
of Kings too.
Yeah. So Ranking of Kings. I don't think any of that aired this year. I think that was last year.
I think it was, yeah, I think it came out in 2022, the second season of
I think
like
isn't
fall of
Boji
22.
the prince, like the deaf guy?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the main character.
So I understand that pick. Bochi. I get Bochi. I don't really get the same Protect vibes. I feel more Protect vibes for Kita than Bochi, honestly. Because Kita
I
is
kinda
just
feel
such
more
a pure ray of sunshine, whereas Bochi, like, for Bochi, it feels like it's too late. She's already cynical and jaded. Kita has something to protect. Bochi does not.
Yeah. I would never once consider putting Puchita on my must protect at all costs list because he fucking stops existing after the first episode.
Yeah, it's another case where you're already too late. Anya.
Anya.
I get her. Obvious choice.
Yeah.
Boji, I think, is
Miri from
obvious.
Buddy Daddies is just Anya too.
And then
We have
Suleta
Anya at
Mercury,
home.
I do actually get. Granted, I've only
I
seen
get
one
to a point until
episode.
have you seen the one clip from Witch from Mercury that was making the rounds on Twitter where there
No,
was
does
like a
she
very...
violently gore someone?
Yes.
Oh, how did I guess? I haven't even seen the clip and I guessed.
Yeah, granted, it's a cool clip of, I'm sure you don't... I don't know like how the show ends, but do you mind if I explain how this clip works? If you ever plan on revisiting Witch from Mercury?
I do absolutely plan on revisiting it, so you know what? Just leave me in the dark on that one. You've already piqued my interest. Off rip, I don't know what characters I'd put aside from Anya on my short list, just because, I mean, Anya, the thing is, I feel like Anya's just such a... Mahiro, kind of, but Mahiro's already also a brat, right? I feel like Momiji from that same show would be a better choice.
What's the brown girl's name from Hell's Paradise?
Oh, I don't know, but she does fit the category.
Yeah, her, I'm trying to think. Must protect at all costs.
I'm looking through the shows I've seen last year.
I would say Hoshino, but it's a little too late for that one.
Exactly. There has to be someone in Oshinoko that's a protect at all costs character.
No, the top one is I guess Akane.
Yeah, but see, I guess she'd be the best candidate for the show, but even then, she doesn't really scream those vibes. I guess it'd just be Anya.
She tries to kill herself, so...
Yeah. I guess she does need someone to help protect her. But, you know, it's different vibes from someone like Anya.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Anya also just feels like such a basic pick. But listen, for as long as Spy Family is still airing, Anya will be on the must protect at all costs category. Like, it's literally not even a question mark.
It's written in the law, and in the Crunchyroll Bible.
Previous best supporting character. We've got
Oh, there's Kana.
There we go. I think Akane is a better choice, but that's just me personally.
Well, maybe Oshinoko could have been the show to get 2 nominees in this category instead of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, so Gojo, obviously, you're the number one Gojo hater. You hate on Gojo like it's your full-time job.
I feel like it's cheating to put him on here for season 2 because he's the main character of the first arc. He and Geto are the 2 main characters.
You're right. They're literally not even side characters. They're main characters of those arcs.
Yeah, so that's cheating off rip.
Well, they're also just straight up from a prior season of the show, which is lame. But even if we disregard that, yeah, they're not great picks. Then okay, Attack on Titan, we've got Hanjae, which is also a character who's just been in the show forever.
Same with Reagan.
Yeah, so Reagan and Power, I don't think those even... Well, Chainsaw Man, obviously. Did Mob Psycho air this year? I don't think so.
I think Mob Psycho Season 3 came out in fall 2022.
Yeah, so the only pick on this that we agree should even be up for debate as a character for this category is Kana.
Which I would probably give to anyway. Like, where's Shizuka? Where's, another good one?
You can choose... There's, well, Mihari's kind of a main character, but honestly, Any of the other Onimai girls, you could choose Momiji. Yeah, Momiji would be my either Momiji or Kairi, either of the Hozuki twins. Well, not twins, but sisters.
If we're just looking to fill a slot, I would maybe put up Yuzuriha from Hell's Paradise. I would put who's a good supporting character from Heavenly Delusion?
There has to be one.
Maybe Tokyo.
Well, let's see. Tokyo, isn't she the girl from? Yeah, she's like
the short white-haired girl from the school.
I guess you could choose her, or also Mimi Hime, but honestly, those wouldn't make my top pick for the category for sure. But anything is better than side characters that are either main characters or were from last year or are from a show that has 100 episodes and have been in the show for most of those 100 episodes.
Yeah, I feel like there's only been one category so far that they didn't scuff beyond belief.
It's the Anime Awards. Okay, best main character. And it's
once again not a single one. Not a single one from this last year.
What is this? Okay.
Denji, Bochi, Mob, Eren, Luffy, Thorfinn.
I don't even want to look at this anymore. Do we just move on?
Yeah, let's
immediately.
Skip this one. Yeah, fuck this one. Fuck this one.
Best slice of life. Do It Yourself was from last year, so it shouldn't count. Even though I would be fine with it being in the category. Bochi, last year. Horimiya, I think that was this year.
Yeah, that was this year. It was like the pseudo season 2.
So, yeah, the rest of them are fine at the very least. So we've got Insomniacs
no
After
Onimai,
School.
by the way.
Well, yeah.
I feel
there's a I'm smelling conspiracy. I'm smelling Onimai erasure.
This is criminal coming from the #1 Onimai guy on the internet.
Listen, all I'm saying is maybe it was a little too degen for them to want to put in the category. That's what I'm sniffing.
It's on their platform.
Exactly. But
how is it more degen than Chainsaw Man, which is a show literally about a guy who at one point wants to just
that's a little dishonest. Onimai has a guy turns into
Onimai is definitely
girl.
more degen than Chainsaw Man. But I'm just saying they're not. It's not like they're allergic to degen in its entirety.
Hey, I mean, I guess this is a big public event.
My Dress Up Darling was on a bunch of the awards last year.
Yeah,
it too is not as degen as Onimai.
I guess it rings a little different between 15-year-old that totally looks like an 18-year-old, let's be real, and like a guy turns into 4th grader, and they clearly look like a 4th grader, and then there's the shower scene in episode 2. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, this is Erasure, damn it. It should be on here over Bochi and Do It Yourself, even though I like one of those shows a whole lot, even more than Onimai, in fact, but it's from last year.
Yeah, aside from those two, they got this one right. I nominated Skip and Loafer because it was like the closest thing to a slice of life that I would have considered coming back to of all the shows.
Yeah,
Insomniacs After School being a close second.
Yeah, these are all fine picks aside from that. So previous best drama, which drama has always been a vague sort of.
Is My Happy Marriage a drama?
Apparently, I've only seen episode 1, which I hated.
Same, but I figured. Yeah, same. I figured that after the first episode, it was just gonna be, oh, you're my cool, chill husband now. Let's have casual, arranged marriage, but we actually do kind of love each other vibe type of show.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard the plot that there is in fact a plot. It's probably like some romantic drama. It probably sucks, let's be real. The thing is, drama, once again, as a category, just it's so nebulous to me because it's literally just anything that isn't a slice of life. Like even slice of lives to an extent have drama, so it feels weird for this to be a category when it can just encompass so many things.
Yeah, it's is there anything on here? No, like everything on here I guess I would, except for My Happy Marriage, but maybe I just can't testify against that enough. Would consider a drama, but it's like
Yeah, it, it's just, I don't know. I think it's kind of just too nebulous once again. Just not worth being an award. Choose something more
yeah,
specific.
and if we could nominate like shows from the season, I would sooner put Apothecary Diaries in here over fucking My Happy Marriage for best drama.
Anything over My Happy Marriage, it's a pile of shit. Previous best fantasy. So we got Demon Slayer, of course. Mushoku season 2. Okay, that's degen, so it's not complete degen erasure. Where's Onimai
Yeah, they got
then?
the slave guy.
I'm sure Mushoku Tensei is far worse than whatever Onimai has.
Maybe they can't imply any sort of incest pedophilia.
It's not even incest.
Maybe they don't want to run the risk.
All right, so of all these, when did Ancient Magus Bride? I think that was this year. I heard no
think
one
that was
talk
this year
about
too.
it, but I
Yeah, I
think
heard no
it
one
was
talk
this
about
year.
it either.
Ranking of Kings was I think that's also last year. Well, no, it says Treasure Chest of Courage. Was that?
I'm pretty sure that was fall 22.
All right. Yeah, like Mushoku 2, Mashal, and Hell's Paradise. Those all deserve to be on here. Demon Slayer.
Where the fuck is reincarnated as a vending machine?
You're right. They literally didn't put Peak on here. I'm mad now. That ruined my day.
Yeah, I feel like we should skip this one out of respect for the GOAT and not even acknowledge all the other shows on here.
Yeah, so best action. We've got Chainsaw Man and One Piece. One Piece, of course. I guess.
Okay,
in a sense,
where's all this one? Hold on, back it up. Where's all this One Piece knob slobbering coming from? I do not remember One Piece being on so many awards the last couple years. Only this one have I now seen people being like, "Yo, dude, One Piece."
I guess the reason why is because the directing and animation had a huge step up. This year
it did enter. Last year was the end of the Wano arc and the introduction of Gear 5, which is Luffy's like strongest super form.
Yeah, so I guess in that sense, maybe you can say it deserves the best action, best animation, best directing. Maybe it could be for, even that's a stretch, but like best voice actor is so dumb. Like literally why?
Yeah.
But for best action, obviously Demon Slayer, I think that was last year. One Piece, maybe, but even, yeah, that's a stretch. Chainsaw Man, that's goofy. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 obviously sweeps. Except I haven't seen 1,000 Year Blood War, obviously. And then Attack on Titan Final Chapters. I feel like those three final chapters, 1,000 Year and Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, those are all fine.
Crunchy, you gotta say the whole name. Attack on Titan, the final season, the final chapters, special 1.
I refuse.
How else are people gonna know which part of Attack on Titan they have to watch in the end and which order?
Your guess is as good as mine. Previous. Best comedy. Bochi.
And still no Onimai. Hey, there's Urusei Yatsura.
Yeah, they got Urusei Yatsura. I'm fine with that. at the very least, that did finish airing in
Where is
2023.
the Love is War movie?
Oh, you're right. I mean, they're doing continuing shows, and it did come out this year. So, yeah. Also,
Yeah, and it's Love
they
is War.
keep
Everyone
choosing
loves
Spy
Love is
Family
War.
Season 1 Core 2. I know it's because Spy Family Season 2 came out in fall, but they keep choosing the wrong one. It's so
They can't
frustrating.
keep getting away with it.
Also, Zom
I
100. Like, I get that it
I would
has
not put Zom
comedy.
100 on a comedy list.
Yeah, like when I think of best comedy category, I'm thinking of something with comedy as a genre. Zom 100 is not a comedy as a genre per se. It has
it has
funny
elements of
moments,
comedy.
but but that's like
then
every show.
Jujutsu Kaisen has funny moments.
Yeah, so I'm kind of lost with that one, even though it is a good pick in terms of just being a generally good show. But don't think it should be on this
I remember
category.
Bunny Daddies being pretty funny from the first episode that I watched.
I didn't watch the first episode, so I have no idea.
Oh, you skipped Bunny Daddies entirely?
I was meaning to get back to it, but unfortunately, I just didn't, because that's how most seasonals go for me. Even though I know I'll like it, but unfortunately, just never got around to it.
So, which is funnier to you, Bochi or Urusei Yatsura?
Bochi is funnier, absolutely. But Bochi,
Yeah.
once again, shouldn't be in the running, I don't think. So, Urusei Yatsura it is.
Yeah, I would have said The Love is War, but if we're just going off of what's on their list, I guess I would have to pick Bochi. Like,
Previous. Best romance. My Happy Marriage shouldn't be
so
on there
funny
for
if
being
Onimai
shit.
was on here for some reason.
That would have been the best category for it to show up. Because you can just leave it up to interpretation. Are they talking about Mahiro and Momichi? Or are they talking about Mahiro and Mihari? Your pick. Pick your poison. Pedophilia or incest.
Maybe they're talking about Kaide and Mihari.
I mean, they could be a couple, true.
Also, is this the first category where all the nominees actually came out in 2023 and are like, aside from
Holy
Horimiya,
shit,
which
you're
is the second
right.
season, all like new ones?
Yeah. Wow, they did
Oh my God,
something
it's like an
right.
actual category. I mean, they still. I will accept My Happy Marriage being on there to fill a space because I can't think of any other big romance stories.
Yeah. But just know that if you vote for My Happy Marriage, I will look down on you. You are lesser as a human being, in fact. Previous. Best art direction.
Wait, we didn't pick which one we'd want. What we would want.
Oh, we were doing that? We haven't been doing that so far, really.
Oh, I was gonna say, skipping Loafer and Insomniacs After School. Or I do like some of the romantic bits from Tomo-chan.
Well, I wouldn't choose Tomo-chan just because of the shit animation. I'd go with Insomniacs.
Okay,
Although Yamada-kun has might pick up because from that first episode it seemed really good. But yeah, best art direction.
Bro, where is the Scott Pilgrim erasure?
They don't. I swear they don't think it's an anime. Same with Onimai,
they must not.
which deserves a spot here more than Demon Slayer, which once again I'm pretty sure came out last year. I mean, I guess the other ones are fine.
Oshinoko, art direction, yeah, I guess. Jujutsu Kaisen, I guess. Psalm 100, sure. Hell's Paradise.
They don't
that
really
one had good art
scream.
direction.
Oh wait, Chainsaw Man, not fine. I forgore. Chainsaw Man, absolutely not fine last year, but it did have good art direction. Although I will say,
I would have picked Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, Hell's Paradise confuses me a little because of all of the Mappa anime. It's like one of the worst looking ones. Like the compositing is terrible in a lot of shots. Yeah, so what confuses me about Hell's Paradise being one of the nominees is that of all the Mappa anime, it's one of the worst looking ones. I mean, I guess it has creative art direction in the sense that it did give it an interesting color palette. But I don't know. I mean,
It probably has like the best background art of the year.
not really. I mean,
It has a
uh,
memorable setting.
true. Its setting is memorable. I just don't think the way they rendered it is that good, which is why, like, I'm a little. I guess they're to fill a space, but I would absolutely not pick it in 100 years, just because the backgrounds were they did not have the time to make it shine as much as it should have. Is what I'm getting at, and also no Onimai, so it's a bad category automatically.
And no Scott Pilgrim either.
Scott Pilgrim and Onimai Erasure. Goddamn. Best
Best
cinematography,
uh
which really isn't
yeah,
that
I
much
mean,
different
once again,
from directing, or they could just say best storyboarding.
yeah. The composition of individual scenes, paying particular attention to the use of light and shadow, camera angles, depth and field, scene transitions.
I guess
I
it
liked
works.
Chainsaw Man cinematography, but that
Yeah,
once
we
again,
keep on reiterating it. It would win. Or at least of all these shows, I think it should win. But at the same time, it shouldn't be here. Heavenly Delusion would probably win in my eyes if not for that. The rest of them Jujutsu Kaisen I've seen. The other three I have not. So I
yeah,
can't really say
same.
one way or the other. Also, so much Demon Slayer representation. None for Scott Pilgrim or Onimai. Also, a lot of Attack on Titan.
We gotta jingle the keys for the normies, Crunchy.
Best
We gotta keep.
Director. Uh,
Hey, look, they nominated the Chainsaw Man director that everyone hates for some reason, even though he did a good job.
yeah, Chainsaw Man's directing was off the walls great. Keiichiro Saito, obviously amazing. Oshinoko, Tengoku Daimakyo. Yeah, like all of these are good choices, except for the obvious fact that two of them didn't come out within 2023. But if we put that
I would,
aside, they're good.
they got my pick for the year in Daisuke Hiramaki. I would say where is Kazuki Kawagoe for Zom 100, but
True. I
I
mean,
I would have
he deserves the spot more than Keiichiro Saito and Ryu Nakayama, even though I think those are both better directed shows.
yeah, I would have given it to Saito last year.
But it's not last year. Previous. Best
Best character
character design.
design.
Once again, no Onimai.
No Scott Pilgrim.
It's insane. But the ones they did choose are, well, I mean, there's Demon Slayer. I guess has fine, even good character design. I'm not a huge fan of its aesthetic, but whatever.
Yeah, I like the designs, not big on the aesthetics of them though.
But yeah, like Hell's
Chainsaw
Paradise
Man,
is
there it
actually a
is.
really good pick. I'm surprised I didn't put that on my shortlist for best character designs. No Urusei Yatsura, which is cringe. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 I can understand being here because there was a change in designs. It was subtle and I didn't even realize it at first, but people pointed it out and I was like, "Oh yeah, they are a little different from last season." And so I can see ranking the way that they were retranslated into animation. And then Trigun Stampede, I guess that's a fine choice. I know some people aren't
Yeah,
big
I
on a
remember
lot of the
liking the designs
redesigns.
from. They turned Vash into more of a femboy.
Yeah, most of these are okay. You're still missing a lot of the big ones, I think. But hey, the people judging this only saw like 5 anime, so come on, give them a break.
Yep.
Best animation. Chainsaw Man should obviously win, except for the fact that it's from last year, and by last year I mean
Well,
2022.
actually, Actually, there's Mob Psycho 100 Season 3, which shouldn't same principle as Chainsaw Man, but at the same time, it is Mob Psycho.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything from Mob Psycho, even though I absolutely should.
I've only seen the first episode, but I've seen clips and I know that it's peak.
I actually really like that Trigun Stampede is on here. Just because 3DCG and Orange did a good job with it, and I'm 90% sure that was winter of this year. And by this year, I mean last year, but and then Attack on Titan final season. I've heard that Mappa doesn't do the best job with Attack on Titan's animation, so I'd have to.
It's
That's
definitely been
a
a step down from Wit. Wit is sorely missed.
So I'm iffy on that one, but I also haven't seen it, so I can't really say.
Yeah, but of the things that came out in last year, like Scott Pilgrim had good animation, but Jujutsu Kaisen was Jujutsu Kaisen all over the place.
But they don't have Scott Pilgrim or Onimai once again.
Yeah, I would have put Onimai up for on my short list of best animation.
Yeah, Onimai was insane. Like, for a slice of life, that's a ridiculous amount of animation. Why would you not put it there? Okay, but previous best original anime.
Oh my god, I forgot. I keep forgetting Birdie Wing is a thing.
Apparently people like it. I didn't, based on what I saw.
It has a very niche but dedicated fan base for some reason.
Yeah, the Marginal Service got on here. I feel like that's just to fill a spot. Akiba Maid War was fall of last year.
Do It Yourself was fall. Surely there was a better original anime that came out last year that could have filled a spot better than that. Well, I guess last year maybe it wasn't a year for original anime.
Yeah, I mean there were definitely more memorable picks from last year. Specifically, like Do It Yourself and Akiba Maid War, which I still haven't seen Akiba Maid War. I keep kicking myself for not immediately watching all of it, but I don't have the time. I'll get to it eventually.
I've never forgotten the legendary first episode with the shootout to the maid song.
I want to rewatch that so badly. It's so good. But yeah, like other than the shows from last year, I guess they're fine picks. I guess there just wasn't. It was kind of slim pickings, except for Buddy Daddies, which obviously was gonna be on here.
Yeah.
Best film. They somehow found 6 of them.
There's Love is War.
And also, hilariously enough, I know the reasoning, but Boy and the Heron is not here because it's technically a fall film. And so...
Wait, that can't be the reason. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 concluded in fall, unless they're gonna be stupid and nominate the second half of Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen for next year's awards.
They probably will. Now that you've mentioned that, they almost certainly will.
Oh god, no. Save us. Let's see, best film. The Black Clover movie, a Psycho-Pass movie, the first Slam Dunk, which my buddy Taco, who's a big Slam Dunk fan, swears by that it was hype. But I've not seen Slam Dunk, so I could not tell you. I would, yeah, same thing I said on the Casties. I would pick Love is War because not necessarily because it's one of the best movies I've ever seen, but of all the anime films that I saw this year, it was the one I liked the most.
The only one on this list I've seen is Suzume, so I can't really have much to say. So, best new series. Bocchi should not be on here. Chainsaw Man should not be on here. The rest are fine. I'm surprised by the amount of Hell's Paradise gassing this list is doing, but then again, they saw 5 anime, and that was probably one of the 5 anime they saw.
Yeah,
no
Onimai. It's by Mappa.
Yeah, just for the merit of being from Mappa, it gets viewed, and also because it's a popular Shonen Jump property.
Yeah.
But Zom 100, really solid pick. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, Onimai
I'm
should be on
surprised Zom
here.
100 made the best new series list.
I'm glad it did. I'm glad that Zom
Okay.
100 was one of the 5 anime they saw.
Okay, real quick before we click previous to go to best continuing, I'm gonna rub my crystal ball and try to guess all 6 of them. It's gonna be Bleach, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, uh, Mob Psycho, and shit.
Spy
What's
Family.
this? Oh yeah, Spy Family. Okay, yeah, those 6. All right, let's see if we got it.
All right, so
Oh, Demon Slayer. I forgot to say Demon Slayer.
I did get Spy Family right though. We also missed. Did you say Vinland Saga? I don't think you did.
No, I did not say Vinland Saga. I said Mob Psycho. I'm surprised Mob Psycho's not on here.
God damn. Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, and One Piece. This is the one category that One Piece absolutely should be in, just because it is continuing. It sure do be continuing.
And it's gonna be continuing for like the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. God, just an aside, I can't believe I'm gonna be alive to see the reveal of what the One Piece is. That's the entire anime community will just collectively just rejoice for that moment. Everyone will know what the One Piece is, even if they aren't One Piece readers or fans.
One Piece started before I was born.
Same. So, yeah,
Alright.
I mean, Demon Slayer obviously isn't that good, but to fill a slot and because it's so popular, I'm fine with it being here. Yeah, I think these are all fine picks. Except for the fact that Demon
Yeah.
Slayer came out last year, but I forgot about that momentarily. So, let's go on
And
to
finally,
previous
Anime of the
Anime of the
Year.
Year. So, to
Zom 100's not here, so they got it wrong.
yeah, no Psalm 100. 3 of them are from last year. And then of the remaining anime of the year that actually came out this year, 2 of them are continuing. One of them is
I think
Oshinoko.
the Demon Slayer that season came out in 2023.
Uh, 2023, you think? The Swordsmith
Yeah,
Village
I'm
arc.
pretty sure this is season 3 of Demon Slayer.
I don't really keep track, honestly. I fell off Demon Slayer.
The same. I didn't even make it past season 1.
Because I've been
'Cause it's
saying it was
bad.
2022 this entire time. Let's see if I'm actually right on that. I'm going to look it up. Because if not, people are going to be mad at me, but that's okay. Fuck, which one is it?
The
I'm trying to
Swordsmith
find
Village
it.
arc.
Swordsmith Village arc.
Let me check. Seasonal anime, fall, summer,
That's Entertainment District. So let's go to sequel,
spring.
Swordsmith Village.
Yes,
Okay,
spring
that was in fact
2023.
2023. I literally heard nothing
Yeah.
about it. So I guess I am wrong on that. That was this year. So that's fine. Even though it's Demon Slayer and therefore sucks ass, but you know what? Fine, appease the fans. Zom 100 should be on here. It should take the place of either Bocchi or Chainsaw Man because they're not of the year. But we've been saying that over and over again. Yeah, that's it. They were atrocious.
As usual. See, what's fucked up is that I made a tweet about this because this is the only category that I saw before we made this podcast. I didn't see what any of the other nominees were. If all 6 of these actually came out in 1 year, that would be like the most stacked all-timer year for anime to get Oshinoko, Bocchi, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Vinland Saga, Demon Slayer. Even if we like were to throw in like shows that everything that came out this year, like Zom 100 and Heavenly Delusion and Hell's Paradise and what else did we cover this year? I think those are the big ones. Like, yeah, if all of those came out in 1 year, that'd be a fucking all timer.
Yeah, and to be fair, most of them did, because 2023 was a good year for anime. But, getting Bochi and Chainsaw Man on there would just be like the cherry on top. It would put it over the edge. But that was 2022. Quit robbing 2022 of its greatness and start actually fucking do it right, Crunchyroll. Or better yet, just watch the Casties. We're better than them.